How, you know what, actually I have. It's cool because I said to Casey earlier, I'm like, you know that whole mosquito flying around, that was like really good animation. How did you get that done?
Chris Bridges, put your hand up. Where's Chris? Okay, that man back there is a fucking genius. Chris built that mosquito. That is real. That is on a 4x4 sheet piece of skin. It's animated by a multitude of gears, cables, wings, blood, and it's all done by Chris. Chris convinced me when I had a $20,000 budget for 2 animation shots that he could do everything, and he proved it right. So big round of applause for Chris.
You really assembled an amazing team. The cast, too, you cast this perfectly. It's really hard to cast comedy, I think, because
yeah, it was not hard to cast comedy in this country, actually, because we're pretty fucking funny. We're really good at funny. We do funny really well. We should stop doing drama and depressing ass Canadian shit. There is comedy. More comedy. We do comedy really well. We just don't support our own comedy, and it's great to see everyone out here because it means we are supporting it more. I forgot what the question was.
That's okay. Any questions? Okay, there. Here, right in the back on the left. I'm going to you first.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about how Stephen McHattie got involved in the production.
Stephen didn't want anything to do with this. But his lovely wife, Lisa, read the script first. He's like, I don't know. And then she said, no, this is funny, read this. So we read it, and I don't know, he was on the I'll talk to it again. So then I had to go for this lunch with Stephen out in Guelph. And at the time, Andy, my assistant, but now works with us, drove me out there, and I was white knuckled on the dashboard. And I'm like sweating and ready to puke because like he's intense, super intense. You know he's crazy talented, and that was what I was more intimidated by. So going out there right away, like, oh, let's get a bunch of drinks. And I just calmed everything down. I was smoking at the time. He's probably still smoking. And we just got along. We got along really, really well. He got what I wanted to do. I got what he wanted to bring to it. And the first day in Sudbury, we'd been up there for about 2 weeks by that point. And I went to the airport to meet someone else, and I totally forgot he was getting there. And he gets off the plane, and he grabs me on the side. He goes, I'm not going to be funny. And you're like, yes, Mr. McHattie, this is called but no problem. Half the crew here will testify to this. When he came on set, he went, just this intensity, like he's working everything out in his head, and it is. He's really working what he wants to bring out. And then he did the first performance, and everybody behind the camera is going, and we're trying not to kill ourselves laughing. And then just when I never called cut on this movie ever. I just laughed. As soon as I started laughing, everyone's like, oh, that must be a cut. And he got that right away. When I started laughing, then everyone in the crew started laughing, and was like, oh, that's funny. And then he kind of got that. I'm still not being funny. But we had great. We laughed for 20 days straight through this film.
Sweet, sweet. And then that other question in the back there, go for it.
Yeah, unless I missed something, it seems like you did a lot of crowdsource funding, but I see you also did Northern Ontario Heritage Fund.
This is business talk.
I'm just curious how you went about that, and what portion of it was crowdsourced?
The question was, what portion of this film was crowdsourced, and used something at the end of Northern Ontario Heritage Fund Corporation. This movie started out as a crowdsourcing project. We had, for those who don't know, we went to the crowd, we went to the internet, and we asked people for $10 a piece or more to help us make this movie. And we were very agonizing and long 6 years. We raised just under $100,000, which kept us alive, kept us developing, kept us making this movie move forward. And then through the Northern Ontario Heritage Fund Corporation and our amazing, absolutely amazing Ontario tax credits, we were able to make the movie. It's one of those things where just perfect storm comes together at the right time with the right people, and it happened. Will we do it again that way, or is it possible to do that again that way? I don't know. We're just every day thanking our lucky stars that did happen.
Sweet. Am I right? Is there something else you want to announce?
Byrne spoke earlier about there being no funding for this festival, and this is probably, I've been to a couple festivals with this film now, and we've had some good support, we've had some bad support, but the people who got behind this, Byrne and the volunteers, have been more professional and more engaging and more get it the fuck out there than anyone else we've been with. I'll go on record saying that. And the fact that they're not funded is depressing. So when you go back out, you tell everyone that you came to this film, or you came to another film, you came to all the films. Let people know that the Canadians are making really good movies. And because of this, I got the attention of Anchor Bay Entertainment in Canada, and we will be out on DVD and online video-wise in August. Because of our
I know there are a couple.
Because of support from people like you, and they recognize there's an audience for this, and it's because you guys are coming out and you're getting involved.
So Casey found distribution. How awesome is that? I'm so happy for you, man.
We are, though, while I have this microphone, going to be in theaters May 18th. We're going up against Battleship. Or as I like to call it, Battleship.
Let's sink that Battleship.
It is the May long weekend, and what is more Canadian than May 2-4? I put it up against Canada Day, as we are finally coming out of the cold, dark winter, and we want to party. Therefore, why not come party with a movie like this? So, help us out. We crowdfunded this movie. The only reason we are a success right now is because people talk about it, and we hope you will go out and talk about it further. There will be a camera or two on the outside when you guys leave. Just tell them the movie was awesome, the movie sucked, the director's so full of shit. I don't care what you say, just put it on camera so we can get it out there, and people know that this is coming in a month and a half, and Battleship better watch out. I'm coming for you, Liam Neeson.
And it's so true. We have to keep talking about movies you want to see. And our stories, like our friends Warren and Michael. Servitude's opening up this week.
Yesterday. Those guys would be here right now if their film wasn't in theaters right now. So
go see Servitude tomorrow, because this film fest does not end today. It goes all year round. When you hear about a Canadian movie, go give them your money. Go give them your $12.50. It's so important to show that we want to see our movies.
Because if you don't, we're not here.
Exactly.
We go away, we go down to the States, we go earn our living, because we have to earn a living to keep doing this. It's not the best living, and my parents will testify to that. Of course, thank you very much for that, because I would not be here without them. And before we sign off for the evening, we got a bag of swag to toss out. Okay, I'm not going to take this.